it. You get it, eh? Honorable.
Right Honorable Speaker. I think this is a very intricate matter. First and foremost, we try to follow, is it the Commonwealth practices that creates the opposition and independence. No, don't take me that right. Don't take me that. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, where you are imagining, first of all, where you are imagining 6 nominations from the government side, and are they 4 and they 3. First and foremost, we are imagining that the strength of parliament cannot change. You can have a parliament which is a hung parliament, where literally the difference between the opposition and government side is too slim. Is too slim to decide on the numericals. And these are commissioners of members of parliament. Therefore, if it so happens that out of 500, the government has 200 and the opposition has 300. Now, who should elect the majority? Secondly, even if it was 50-50, okay? Even if it was 50-50, so where do we get the numbers that 4 out of 4, 3 naturally are the other side and 1 is this side? So for me, that's a very fundamental issue before we go very far. The other question of element is, let's know that in this house, there is also politics. Realistically, we've seen it happen. Where if we nominate 3 this side and the other one nominate their own, the other side will decide on a member this side on who to support, especially where there are strategic alliances in this parliament. That means you will have a commission literally made of government and its allies in the opposition, and which will not reflect. So therefore, Right Honorable Speaker, before we tamper with this provision, we must take a lot of care on what we are trying to cure. Much as we want democracy.
Honorable, let him first finish.
Then the people who talk about want to create a constituency of independence must be very careful.
Everybody is independent of the other.
Everybody is independent of the other.
Yes.
And on so many occasions, they've tried to come here and pretend they're a shade of opinion. No, you are independent of any other. You are not a shade of opinion. You are a shade of opinion of yourself. You are a shade of opinion of yourself. So you cannot say... You cannot say you don't have inherent associational strength, and therefore you cannot reach and say
can I have order in the house? I am not giving you Medi, I'm not. No. Decorum.
Don't say we pretend in the house. No, that's not parliamentary language.
Okay, first leave that microphone.
Order.
You leave that microphone.
Order.
Leave that microphone.
Yes.
You sit, Medi. Sit. You sit. You sit. Sit. You sit. You sit. I am saying all of you sit. Honorable Katuntu, we are not putting the numbers. Yes. We are not putting the numbers. Okay? If the independents want a position on commission, they can bring an amendment on Administration of Parliament Act, not on the rules. Bring an amendment, and if you don't want anything that affects the consolidated fund, then you reduce from the existing number from NRM.
Right, Honorable Speaker, with due respect, you're trying to debate in anticipation that you think always NRM will have the majority in this House. It's very wrong. Don't worry, please listen.
As of now.
The Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi raised a pertinent point. By the time, Right Honorable Speaker, and I want you to listen carefully, because any of you can become independent. It might not be by your own will. I remember some people tried to gag that for even independents accessing the precincts of Parliament through elections. I'm aware parties wanted to present a proposal where they would lock out people from vying independently. And I can tell you, it is undemocratic. Therefore, for as long as we enter this House, even if we are independent from one another, we must enjoy all the rights that you enjoy in this House. Even the right to stand on a particular position. No, the question is, the one that stops you is that the law as it is at the moment, it states clearly that the nominees shall be proposed by parties. Now, either the government side or the opposition side, official position. Now, this is what happens. What brought the issue of even squabbles at the commission, who were here before, was the issue of saying it is because there is great opposition and they don't look at these people as XY. But if it is an open race for the welfare of the people, it doesn't matter. Let us present the names, let the members of Parliament choose who is that best situated person to debate their welfare. But the issue of saying that this one is independent, this is XY, and I would like to also propose, Right Honorable Speaker, if it comes a moment when independents are the majority in this House, what would be the question?
First come back on this one.
Because that is the
You
issue
come back.
of mathematical proportionality. So the issue of thinking that the other time the government side will have majority.
Honorable Nsereko, I don't know why you're wasting all that English. It is very simple. Bring an amendment to Administration of Parliament Act. These rules are just operationalizing what
so let
the
us
act
stand
is
over
saying.
this rule.
No, we are not standing over.
Because you're operationalizing air and illegality.
Chair, I would like to inform
Right
Honorable
Speaker.
Nsereko that
Right
I've
Speaker.
proposed an amendment which he could benefit from.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Daga is on.
Right Honorable Speaker, I want to shed light on the rationale or the reason as to why the rules, together with the law, provide for a bigger number for government, despite the fact that at any one time you may have more members of Parliament in the opposition. Yes, the reason, welfare goes with budgeting. And at any one time, the government in force is in charge of budget. We need to acknowledge that. Yes, it is all about budgeting. No, Right Honourable Speaker, may I be protected?
Honourable members, please.
May I be protected?
Let